Alright, okay. I just installed it again back and continue this playthrough. Just gonna quick check to see where I was.
Perk base.
Looks like a intermission. Okay.
Perk base. Launch initiate.
Alright, or I don't mind all the don't really mind the terrain. I think sensor range doesn't really help either.
Shields.
Alright, I don't see anything right now, so I'm just gonna push up. Whoa. Didn't realize that turbo sped up my game here. Might just press another button. There we go. I think you pressed a button or something that sped it up. Alright, let's.
Shield centered.
I'm gonna bring my shadow back. I don't want to have it way up there. Mostly just bring it because it has extra missiles I can shoot shit with, really. Or else I'll leave it out because it's only meant for mining. At least that's how I want it to be, only meant for mining.
Weapons.
Just get my sensei to go this way a little bit.
Shields.
Pretty sure it's usually almost straight ahead for most of these things, but I just want to make sure that just in case
Shields.
it isn't,
Weapons.
that everything will be fine. Alright. Yeah, it's just not much cover. Like all the heights up here is they have a pretty high up advantage and they don't really have much. You have minus bonus to offense on all this.
Weapons.
So I'm gonna try to move off here. Best shot might actually be to move more to the left here. I'm gonna try to just keep doing that. Push left. Don't get the terrain, you know. Usually if you just want to know about this, you can just right click the terrain. Oops. And usually if it's like a plus, or if it's just, it won't show a negative, it'll show like a 5 or a 3. You try to see if you can go for that, but not if it's gonna get you killed more.
Weapons.
Alright, that's...
Shields.
Okay.
Weapons.
This one got spawned way in the back. It's gonna take forever to get it forward. Probably just a line of cybrids, something like 4 or 5, yeah, something like that. Alright.
Warning. Line of sight obstructed.
Okay. I think it's pretty... Really? Alright. Alright, I need to. Okay.
Target out of range.
Okay. Keep going. Yeah, there's not gonna hit that. Especially I might just be put plasma warders on it. Might gamble with this. No. Right. Usually there's a range that will really start approaching you. Usually it's about, I think, 10. That if you get close enough, they'll all just start charging at you. Usually most of the time they're just slightly harass you or mostly firewall standing still. I believe I mentioned that before. Although I'm not sure. %. Yeah. 70%? Yeah, I'll start see if I can hit that. Get the shields in there. So how much is this?
Weapon recharging. Enemy destroyed.
Let's do some shield looping in there. Alright, good. So I am getting close enough to just weaken the shields. So do some mild harassment here.
Weapons.
Because I do not have much in the way of cover. So I've got a big deal here. Whoa, tilting my way.
Enemy destroyed. Shields down.
Yeah, I did not adjust the shields on that one.
Weapon reloading.
That was weird. That hit just fine. I don't know if this planet has issues or interferes with missile firing. That was almost like 5 or 6 range.
Warning. Enemy detected.
What I think slightly is, I know they introduced this game that I liked was bioderm ejection. It was on your life support, and it was only certain ones. But if you could, I'm trying to think of, like if your Herc died, there was usually, I believe it would, you see a little animation, your biodrome would eject from the Herc, which is really nice. But on this one, it's, you know, make a mistake, you either save and load or you leveled it. And it's a giant, so I'm not the most concerned in the world about it, but still sucks. I made a simple mistake. Pretty sure the base is starting to be over here, so I've got to move on this crappy terrain. I'm gonna save my missiles for the turrets. And try to use like the NBWs. I really need to rename most of these Reapers so I can differentiate the shield breakers from the other ones. I'll do that after. Okay, sure there's just one nihilist just sitting over there? I kind of find that a little hard to believe. Starting to look like it. I guess so? Alright. Let's get everyone stacked up against this wall. There's a cliff, I think. Not really a cliff, something to fall off of. Let's just call it a cliff. Yeah, I don't like that either. Usually if you see clicks like that in any game that has like a grid or hexbig system, it will show you the path along the way. Try to either, if you don't like the automatic path it gives you, do it like hex by hex or square by square. Because in most cases that usually gets you killed if the game has like some kind of reactive fire, or they'll, you know, like pretty much most games where, you know, you move by the unit, they'll shoot at you. Single player, I don't believe has it in this game. Not from what I noticed, but you can't enable it in multiplayer. Actually, wait. Yeah, I think quick. Yeah, it is. Actually, never mind. I know a quick assault will definitely do it on you. So I might be able to just jump up and ambush. Not really ambush, but assault all 4 of these turrets. Although if that's the case, I'm going to need to shift some people over here. Okay. Toshiba. Alright, this is good.
Weapon recharging.
Alright, good. Okay, someone's still here. Actually, I'll just get the mortars for this. But I'll do it carefully. Oh wait, actually there's a thing here. Of course, usually if you're in a hole that deep, it's okay for cover. Until someone gets close enough to where they'll just blast you to death. Actually, no. But usually if you're in there, it's kind of like a double-edged sword, because you can avoid getting hit unless they're very close. Or if they do get close, you just get blasted to death. Because you're kind of in a hole and you can't really shoot out, but no one can really shoot in either. Even mortars have a little bit of a trouble, because usually they'll just either they'll do so little damage or they'll shoot right over you. Okay, that didn't work out.
Weapon reloading. Weapon recharging.
Looks like there's just a drop-off point right about here where my guys are lining up, because I'll see them, but okay. Alright, see any turrets? One over there though.
Weapon recharging.
I guess between advanced tech and energy weapons, there might be either it's actually hold on, let me check here. That probably explains. I don't know if it's good energy skill as advanced tech skill. Might probably because it said 100 on the NBWs, but only about 70 on the SP1200s. So usually, usually I know the higher this is, that it's usually a good indicator of your accuracy. Because this is much higher, and this is, you know, that. This is obviously much better accuracy, and usually depending on the range, sometimes you'll see a damage drop off if it's far away enough. I feel like I might have already explained this. Sure. Been a while, but definitely, usually the closer you are, obviously the more accurate you'll be, and the more your damage will, more damage you'll do. And damage will count for shielding and armor penetration. Actually, not armor penetration, but armor damage. Sorry, penetration's a different stat in this game. And I believe only Like all of the
Enemy
elf type
detected.
weapons, elf mortars, ATN autos. I think that's it for anything that can penetrate through the shields in this game. Only 84. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how do you miss 84% 3 times. I don't have to be very good at it. Alright, let's get closer a little bit. Actually, not just yet. Still a couple buildings I want to blow up. Still have not seen any ore. Usually in non-mining missions, the ore is usually either right next to you or by their base. Or it's just in some really weird location that doesn't really matter. Huh, that's interesting. You can press X and it'll bring up your objective thing. That's excellent. Alright, promotion. It's actually... I'm trying to think. Alright, there we go. I'll just screenshot that with the tool and then use it as a thumbnail. Save it. Actually, I think combat leaders rank. I'll figure out in a minute. I'll probably wait till this far in the game to finally tell you to crouch. It's a really weird message to send out. Figure they do it way earlier. And yeah, they'll mention that. Choosing to get protect installations. I tried it that one time and that was a colossal failure, so I haven't done it for a while. Not sure. Yeah. I believe this is one of the bioderms that had like they're good at every stat. It's funny, graffiti.
Your rank entitles you to command more hercs and bioderms. Herc base.
It's like the audio for the game isn't as loud as I thought it would be. Hold on. Alright.
Herc bay. New technology available.
No armor improvements. Battery improvements, finally. Alright, good. Or reactor improvements, alright. Batteries down here. Alright, so the reactor is at max. In this game it's matter conversion, which is the best one. But for battery there is a fourth one. I believe it's true power. Shields will usually you get the best shield on your Herc right off. You'll pretty much never see a shield improvement. You'll like usually get all the shields right off. Yeah, Scout Arm is 13. Scout Advanced Arm is 15. And I believe Scout Advanced Arm is the best one in the game for Sensei and Shadow type units. And as far as I know, Liquid Life is the best one for life support. So 6 health to turn, 2 stability, and 5 detox. Another upgrade to the nano repair. I don't know. I feel like if these ones never get hit, I almost don't even need a repair system on it. So I could probably actually save some cash if I start, well, being stupid. Actually, yeah, I'll take, okay, so it's just shield regeneration rate. Alright. I thought it was an actual, like an increase to your shields. Might be thinking of something else. But there's a sensor amplifier later, which is only, I think it's just like 1 or 2 hexes, and it's, in terms of all the other components you can stick on, it's not that great. But yeah, electronic image displacer. I believe active off-source jamming is the best one for reducing Cyber's ability to hit you. Goes to 25. And I don't believe it stacks like 25, 50, 75, 100, you know, like that. But I believe it's like 25% up, 25%, and then just keep going down the line. And then improve distractor, yeah. T-Lance, I wouldn't recommend this. I mean, I'd rather recommend the EMPs from like tech level 1. I mean, part of the reason I don't like things that require you to get extremely close is that you usually get killed before you can even get there. That's pretty much like the primary reason. And then sometimes it won't do enough either shield or damage to justify you getting that close. It's effectively a suicide mission if you can even start the mission. And you know, 300 and 300 is really good, but see, it seems like this would be great if you could, like, you penetrate the shield and then the armor carries over. Some stuff like 90 shield left, and then it'd be like 210 armor. Well, actually, only 210 armor because 300. Sorry, I looked at my math there, but it's just not worth it to get that close. And when you have much better success at range, keeping yourself alive. And in this case, you usually don't get rewarded for getting up that close. Like, even chain elves are kind of like a slight extra damage on juggernauts. Because it's just, it only does at most 200 penetrating damage, which is nice because sometimes it can zap a component in one hit. Well, if you're playing against people, not against cybrids. They just have like one whole chassis on everything. So they're a little more annoying to fight in that respect. But it's just when it comes up this close, I don't like using it. Unless you have like super good shields, which is pretty much why you only put it on a Juggernaut. Because Juggernauts have 2 dedicated L slots. But don't put it on like anything else other than a Juggernaut in this game. There's better things for shielding, better things to keep yourself safe, better things to kill them at range. Fusion Flamers are kind of the same thing. Although you get more range, but you're not at 300, 300. Yet only 96. So they get we're around this range, so they start introducing more. Like the PBW was, the PBW was like the 100, 100, and then MBW is 200, 200. So you know, you start getting a little more different choices in shield and armor damage. Even though usually it's more shield than armor damage because you're just using that to break the shield, but this isn't too bad. I know they put it on one of the, if you play like quick, why am I forgetting what it's called? I can't remember for some reason. It's, I think I'll show you, it's like the quick something mode, for some reason I can't remember it, but one of the apocalypses will have that as the default weapon. And the Fusion Flamer's not that great. The neutron gun is more meant for lighter hercs, because if you look at some of the stats here, it's got pretty good range. The energy's pretty nice. It's small, just one round like most particle typing tech type things, and then only 120 armor and 24 shield. Most things you'll get are pretty much better than this. I mean, this is not bad for a light herd if you want to like run around and try to hit people with it. But otherwise, it's just, it doesn't, at this stage in the game, that's not enough to do it. Like, I have SP2 still on the Sensei, it's 100 and 100, because area of effective missile systems in this game are pretty crummy. And the Jihad is like 160, I think. Oh, let me check that really quick. Here we go. 160. This is, yeah, 500 diameter, fight indirectly. Well, if you're at 1 range, 2 range. Yeah, it's only 160. That's, like, that might be a lot then, but you might be able to get away with it a little bit more, but still getting that close is effectively suicide for your hercs. So that's why I don't like doing that. But other than that, I don't see any real improvements. I can stick to the main guns of the Sensei. Or the shields, really. I mean, unless the SAS can do more than 100, then I really don't care. Alright. Oh, yeah. Oh wait, there's improved. I think I skipped over that. Alright, no, because I already had it on this one. Advanced on. And even in some respects, you don't even need like an extremely strong life support if you don't have the unit getting either putting toxins into it to boost its stats, or even want to put it on the front lines to get hit. Although usually in most cases, if you have the money, it's safe to make sure that if it does take a little bit of a hit, you'll keep it healthy and not freak out and go everywhere. Because I know definitely in the second game that's a problem if your bedroom gets like poisoned or gets hit with like a scrambler beam or something, and it starts behaving erratically, and like you won't even have control over it. It'll just spam, just fire its weapons automatically and just go in random places and get itself killed. But that won't happen in this game. But if your Predators, lose health, it'll die, and then you just have a Herc with like a dead skull floating inside it. But I'm actually gonna get the shield amplifiers on it. Although my only issue with that is that I initially thought it was more shield, but it doesn't seem to be the case because it's only shield generation rate, and these things don't have very good shields. So if it gets broken, then it'll recover a little bit faster, which is a bit helpful. Then, because the whole point of like nano repairs is to not have to repair back at your base and spend your money to potentially spend more money to fix it, but at the same time you're still spending like 10-20k just to get it. So it's like, so the whole point of it is just to make sure you're not, over time you'll get it, because sometimes you'll get hurt, although most cases you generally want to avoid, in single player you want to avoid getting your shields broken at all. So usually you want like repairs on heavier hercs, because they'll be more in the front, they'll have more tendency to lose shields, and you'll need your weapons and your hard points and legs, armor, all that max health, so they function at the most efficient. Because if they start dipping down a little bit, you'll start to be less effective. Although I think if like the health to effectiveness is really only for weapons, like nano repair will be fine if it hits like 20%. Although there is a chance you can lose your repair if it gets hit, and I don't know the chances for that. Let's turn it off. Yep, 37. Did I get? Alright. No, nothing new. Oopsie, wrong one. Yeah, advanced crystal's still the highest you'll ever get for those guys. Oops, no. Advanced L1K. See, I could even put neutron gun on this actually. Although my thing is the the micro missiles is at it's only 15, so this might actually not be a bad idea for this, although it still costs quite a bit, so I'm gonna ignore it for right now. Yeah, I don't have a repair system on the Shadow because it dies too quickly. Alright, so I'm just gonna go to the heavier hercs here. Actually, I want to get that Shadow, or not the Shadow, the... How much is a giant? Only 17k. Actually, just buy the base model.
Purchased.
Actually, not even that. I'll resell it. Actually, hold on. Scratch that. Trying to decide whether or not if I really want another giant. Well, it's usually helpful just to have like the particle guns and the mortars, so you can have your trying to think what I'm trying to say there. I don't know. Forgot about that, but usually, okay, I now remember. Usually mortars and like usually the particle guns usually you have on giants because they tend to be more more access to not more access. Usually early on you use them for ballistic and cannon type, not ballistic, cannon. Sorry, I'm thinking the second game, but for like particle guns and that kind of stuff, you stick it on the giant, and it does well because you have the giant that does is other unit like the other frontline units usually shield breakers combined with damage, and then you have the giants dealing a lot of that damage from a distance from safety, whether it be the shields or the particle weapons. So even later on in the game, you'll still usually have a couple giants for that purpose. I'm actually going to bring it on lower. I'm actually going to have to take some of these up a little bit, or I'm not going to have the money here. I might have to do more mining stuff. Actually, I'm going to have to. I've got like nothing for cash. Okay, actually just bring that up.
Insufficient credits.
Yeah, alright.
Herc base. Bioderm facility. Standby.
Okay, no, I was thinking of Cabal, I think that does it. So good advanced tech, piloting energy. So the Reaper.
Link established.
Wait, advanced tech. Poor energy, advanced tech. I might actually stick that one on the Reaper instead.
Link established.
Good training up, so that's good enough.
Cannon program initiated.
I think it's Reaper 1.
Energy program initiated. Medvat.
Nah, I don't need to pay for that. Usually once you get, you don't need to worry about bed vats once you get decent, life support.
Her command center.
Alright, so let's see. Technically Enzyme is 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, so this is 8? So technically, I mean, it'd be considered 9 if you counted it on as the first one. It's funny because I have a pick thing called rank 8 thumbnail, so I think I messed that up. Yeah, alright, 8. And you get to be able to manual if you feel like it. Like all that fancy reading. But yeah, also I don't really have a reason to do a defend installation. It doesn't really affect the storyline, and you know, only 1 month, so my bioderms aren't aging that much. And 72,000 credits for a bonus. It's funny, that's even worth more than this bonus right here with 2 months, but obviously the ore you'll collect in the mission will overcome, you know, that 12,000 credit thing. I don't know the exact ratio of like 10 units of ore to how much credits you'll get. I might run that in another test because I don't want to do it in my main campaign and then get all my units abandoned or get, you know, Unitech to bitch at me, but I'll just get this done. Okay. I say gravity. On lower support is damaged, bioderm will die quickly. Okay. Oh, it's alright. This is definitely why I always want to read the planning information. Because it's saying right in that additional information paragraph. Because usually most atmospheres will kill your bioderm. If you don't have good life support. That will just happen. And not good life support as in, you know, like low rank life support, like just +1 health to turn or something like that. That, you know, like it has, you know, the actual system component has to be healthy. But great effectiveness is shield and energy based weapons. So SP1200s won't do much. And my shields will suck. So I think it's the plan where your shield, I don't know how much it messes with your shields, but it's just dampen the effectiveness. So probably 30% maybe.
Launch initiated. Warning, low shields.
That's not good. I already come into the planet. I'm already being told low shields. Alright. So a little more than half. Because normally it's 638 for a giant if you max it out. Now we're down to 350. This is going to be a pain. But at the same time, the it should be, because there's cybers on the planet too, their shields will get screwed too, but this seems like more of a game of actually I don't even know why I brought him if he has no weapons. That's not a good call right there. Should give him like basic crap like blast mortars. So everything has to have max shield. Just get that adjusted first, because yeah, it's almost half. That's 2800. Shadow's privilege has a non-existent shield at this point. Yep, 3. That's
weapons.
Alright. I might just do what I need to for my, like, just a basic or not, you know, around the map like I've done in previous videos for this planet, just because of the shield thing, because that's getting me more concerned than anything. So I'm not gonna, you know, try to see if I can, you know, be adventurous and try to go out there and, you know, get all the cybrids from stealing my ore or whatever.
Shields.
So I'm definitely gonna try to actually, you know, get over here. Oh yeah, there was their ammo in your hurt carrier, which I think is kind of, or not their ammo, but their shots in your hurt carrier, which I actually think is kind of funny.
Shields.
But if your hurt carrier does get hit enough and you happen to have a resupply drone for your ammo, it will leave. And if you feel like you have to leave the battle, your Hercs will die because they'll just get abandoned and they'll die to something. I guess because the Bioderms can't fight on their own without your commands, they'll die. I don't know, something like that. I'm gonna start the process here. What I think is also interesting is if you said that like 10 times. If you decide to like gun down your Hurt carrier, it is invincible. It will go to yellow, but it won't go any further than that. You can drop like 200mm ATXs and things like that, but like, you know, missile hogs, stuff that does like extreme amount of damage, then it'll just tank it. And I believe it will just automatically leave at some point, so I don't believe you could actually kill it if it's somehow some absurd thing, unless I were to. Because I don't think the documents that are provided with
Shields.
that come with the game that talk about like the weapons and the shields for everyone wouldn't exactly yeah, see, it already left when I got shot by the Cybers like a few times. Usually it'll tolerate you more because I guess it's just, you know, you the player just screwing off or something. But alright, I'm gonna leave at least. Alright, you're gonna stay here. You'll have to bait. Actually, get a sensei here too. I'm gonna send the rest of the people here on a scouting party to get rid of the Cybrids. And the rest are gonna protect the Shadow and the sensei as they mine more.
Objective achieved.
Yeah, because now the Hurt carrier left, I have to secure the area. Because if it wasn't the case, you could just bail out, you know, right then and there. Yeah, always crouch at the end of each turn. Unless you have a tactical reason for standing up. Not a tactical reason, but a tactical one.
Weapons.
Yeah, usually you, and I've also forgot that because he did shoot from the side, I did get concerned a little bit there. Yeah, energy weapons are not going to be good, but what I do, what you also notice is when you hear that noise and they're mining, you can scroll around the map when you're waiting for your turn to come back, and you can pretty much figure out exactly where they are. So next turn when that happens, I'll, you know, drag the mouse over and I'll show you when. Usually, if you're right on it, it'll be more louder. In terms of getting the Reapers finished, like I put in the title of the last video, yeah, it's gonna be a while, I think. I'll have to do like a lot more mining. God damn, alright. Is it really this little cliff that makes it harder? Because this is a little deceiving on the
Weapon recharging.
bit of the terrain, because it looks like I can hit, but I guess, but Alright, there's the ore. I guess the only thing I think of it now is if you don't, get killing the biodome. Or not the biodome, I'm messing up my words.
Weapon reloading.
Like if you don't find out where to just continue and just get all the mining so that way if I were to show up like next time and have, you know, like my entire Herc roster done. Because the plan is that if I were to, at least with this, let's say I'd show like the whole thing from beginning to end, even like the, like, you know, making the Hercs and everything. All the side stuff that led to like thought processes and stuff like that. At least that's the general plan. So I think that's why I haven't as really edited anything is so I can go over more things and really yeah, usually almost can never, but yeah, that's what I was talking about, like a general plan thing, but I guess what I was going to say is that usually, yeah, the sensors for anything that's done as Sensei are usually pretty crummy. They just never do very well. Looks like you're coming from that side too. Alright, let's get this out really quick. Alright. So auto mined 9200, 8700. Alright, so I did get more credits than that. So let's see, if I mined probably, if I'm gonna guess it, like 800? I think in each unit might just, each 10 units, which is the lowest it can go, might just be 10 or 100. Because I think it's 1200 units, so it'll be 12,000 credits maybe.
Herc base.
Alright, I should be a little more credits though to finish this up. Actually, yeah, it's not even really enough. Because I just saw that Trihydrate armor. All but ballistic and missile. That's almost 14k, so I put it on like just 8 more Reapers alone, and the armor will take it out, so it's not gonna be enough cash or credits there. But I may as well, I want to get these things up to full capacity here. Yep. Damage. Yeah, the accelerated cannons, definitely lots of. Actually, you know what? Shielding amplifier. Yeah, 42k alone for the base.
Herc base. Herc command center.
Hold on. Yeah, I can do that until I'm ready. Although I am at rank 8. So I believe if I were to like obviously when you beat these missions, yeah, promotion upon mission completion.
Herc Command Center.
No promotion.
Herc Command Center.
No promotion. Although I think it's pretty much, as far as I know, you do have to do enough. Obviously, you have to do enough missions to get to the next rank. Oh, I'm concerned with saying none for the promotion. Because as far as I know, it's once you beat rank 5, you go to rank 6, then through 8. Because I don't believe you get Juggernauts until you begin preparing to assault Gehenna, which is the Cyber homeworld. So at this point, military missions aren't really going to matter too much, because usually you can just, I mean, if you really wanted to go through this game, you could just effectively just keep doing mining missions, rank up, hit rank 5, do the first elite military mission, and just keep mining, get tons of credits. But at one point you just get to enough credits to where you don't even need them anymore, and you just want to click, faster rank up, and I'm pretty sure military missions do the higher amount of, faster rank ups than, mine missions. Yeah, 60k. Yeah, I'm pretty sure some of these missions are just auto-generated, actually, except for the, cyber, command missions, but everything else is just 4 mining missions, and then just randomly do all these, and then even, the bonus and the length, I think they just flip on here, because there's one that's 32k. 30k. And this is almost 65. And 1 month. And so I'm trying to figure out how it would take 1 month, because if you're that close to the cyber, that's gonna be done in a day. But I guess it takes a lot longer to do things than I thought it did. Alright, so I'm actually gonna, I don't want to save again, but I'm actually gonna quick encounter. Alright, that's what it was from earlier. Alright. So I am going to actually stop the video here. If you have any additional feedback for future videos, please let me know. But otherwise, this has been Holden, or I is a Weird, and I will be signing off.